Hi, my name is Stanley Lim. We are group number 12, and these are our group members. We have Andres, Chloe, Irfan, Shang, Rune, Harbin, Xingqi, Zijun, Yanshen, and lastly, Hiala. We'll be presenting our thoughts and opinions on our community services to S.I Shelter.
Hi, my name is Chloe. So today I will talk about the background history of S.I Shelter. So basically, S.I Shelter, also known as S Home Shelter, is a non-profit animal shelter founded by Muhammad Razi bin Sheikh Samad in 2012. The shelter operated as an NGO and relied on the generosity of the community to stabilize their finances, which they use to care and maintain the health of the shelters and the animal. So from their Facebook page, the shelter cares for more than 400 cats and 12 dogs including injured and abandoned animals. Some of them are paralyzed, infected by viruses FIP, FIV, FELV, or parvovirus. Some even carry fungus infection. There are also blind cats, three-legged dogs, and others with serious injury caused by moving cars on the road.
Our problem statement will be the rising number of cats rescued, inadequate funding for pet food, medical expenditure, and manpower. The question is, how do we combat against the lack of control over the population and well-being of stray animals? So what are the main causes of the problem statement? There are many different root problems that contribute to the lack of control over the population, but here are the ones we have gathered that apply majority of the issue, such as lack of owner responsibility, lack of education before owning, overbreeding for profit, and pets were not spayed or neutered. Now moving on to the consequences from each of the causes stated above, the initial excitement and trend of getting pet animals without acknowledging the responsibility may result in a higher probability of abandonment of pet animals into the streets. The lack of preparation and education in the beginning makes it difficult to take care of pet animals, for which it may also lead to the abandonment of pet animals. Irresponsible breeders could breed cats without proper screening and health checks. This could lead to the passing down of genetic diseases and health problems to their offspring. And the free roaming pets are more likely to mate with multiple partners, directly increasing their numbers and the diseases they spread.
Okay, next I'll be talk about the project description. So for our project, after contacting multiple shelters and community center, SI Shelter informed us on their availability, and we traveled to the location on 5th of March 2023. What we were expected to do was to swipe, vacuum, mop, and clear any waste produced by the pet animal in the shelter. They have provided the cleaning equipment, but what we could bring to help are newspaper and cat food. This is further explained in the activity session later on. Okay, next I'll be talk about the team's member roles and responsibility. So here are our team member list of roles and responsibility throughout this community project. We have divided our workload into 3 sessions and distribute our team members across all parts. Set up, execution, and presentations. You can see all the names of our members are split into these 3 sections.
In the SI shelter, there are 3 floors we need to complete. The team was split into 3. Here's a breakdown of what we have done during the community service, starting with sweeping the floor, removing any pet excrement, food, or wood pellets on the floor. Afterwards, we began vacuuming to clear out the leftover bits of food and wood pellets, as well as cat hair and dust. Right after that, we started mopping up cat urine and excrement stains to remove the smell from the room. In addition to that, we also had to clear their litter boxes and replace the boxes with fresh new wood pellets for them to use. We completed this on all 3 floors during the service.
Okay, next I'll be talk about the activity. So the first floor is the biggest floor that will require more work to be done during the service. Here are additional things needed to be done. We first start on removing the cats from the cage one by one and replace newspaper. This will be changed once their cage have been cleaned. Once the old newspaper have been removed, we take their plastic card sheet and begin washing them to clear any leftover food and dirt. Next, after removing everything from their cage, we bring the cage into the washroom and power wash their cage with a water pressure gun. This removes any dirt that has been stuck on the cage. Once everything has been cleaned, we return the cage back to their spot, wipe them dry and place everything back into the cage and carry the cat back. This continues until all the cages are completely clean.
One of the major challenges we have all faced together during the service is the strong smell of dirty cats, excrement, and vomit. It was very difficult to handle when cleaning all the litter boxes and mopping up the pee stains. Besides that, during the service, the first floor team had to remove cats from their cages. There were some cats that were aggressive that made it difficult to remove them, which made the process slightly more difficult. This of course ended up with some of us getting minor scratches. Furthermore, the lack of quality equipment such as only having one pressure washer machine and one tight spaced washroom to bring the cages made the entire process of cleaning much slower. This would be done much quicker if we had more equipment and a bigger working space.
Okay, lastly, we talk about the lesson that we have learned during this community service. So one of the key lessons we have learned during the service is to appreciate the value of animal life. Animal life is very precious, and seeing them living in these dirty and cramped environments really demonstrate that we must take responsibility of taking care of our pets and to avoid abandoning them on the road. Furthermore, we also must recognize the privilege our family have provided to us. Like we are very lucky as a group that we do not have to live like the pet in the S.I shelter because of our parent love and support for our educations and future. In addition to that, also to spread awareness to everyone about the consequences of abandoning pets animal. Thank you.